This week on Brother Sports Talk, we go down to Waco, Texas for Baylor Oklahoma, a big game.
We go out to the farm in Palo Alto with Oregon and Stanford.
Then we go out to Ames, Iowa for Iowa State, Oklahoma State. Here we go.
Sean Khalifa, man.
The distance doesn't make any difference. It's called angle and they fake it. Touchdown Notre Dame.
Over the middle, it is Morgan. Morgan carries his defender, literally.
Welcome to Brother Sports Talk. I'm Ben.
I'm Sam.
And here we go. First up, we have Baylor Oklahoma. This was a big game in the college football rankings in the hopes of both teams. Oklahoma was able to come away with a win, preserving their hopes, but possibly dashing Baylor's as Baylor backloaded their schedule and now has to battle from behind. So this will help out Oklahoma and hurt Baylor. Here are the highlights. We picked things up early in the first quarter with Devin Shaflin starting off the scoring for the Baylor Bears. The extra point would be no good. Would that be a concern for the Baylor Bears? But Samaje Perine will have a tough run into the end zone to tie up the score, and the extra point would put them ahead. And then Baker Mayfield will find Sterling Shepard down the sideline for the acrobatic touchdown as he just hits the pylon to get in. And then in the fourth quarter, Jarrett Stidham will scramble around the freshman QB, will find Jay Lee to put the Bears within striking distance, but it would be futile as Baker Mayfield will take care of business with a Robert Griffin III-esque play where he scrambles around and then finds Dimitri Flowers for the nail in the coffin, as the Oklahoma Sooners will go on to win 44-34.
Up next, we got the O-Ducks at the farm. Man, I don't know what it was about Oregon, but they switched on the gear to pull out a victory in Palo Alto. Here are the highlights. We picked things up late in the first quarter with Kevin Hogan, who finds a seam, is able to muscle his way into the end zone for a Stanford touchdown. Late in the half, Vernon Adams finds Darren Carrington for a long 49-yard pass. Late in the third quarter, Adams steps back and finds Taj Griffin for another 49-yard. A long 49-yard touchdown. On a crucial third down, Hogan, he fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by the Ducks. But Hogan gets another opportunity. He tries to find Cuss, but there's a flag, so hold up. He gets another shot where Hogan finds Greg Taboo, setting up a crucial 2-point play that falls. Could it be? It's incomplete! Oregon has won the game.
Next up, we have Oklahoma State, Iowa State. Oklahoma State in 2011 went to Iowa State and was defeated, dashing their chances at a national championship. But this year, they were able to battle back and rally from behind to be able to come back and keep their playoff hopes alive. Here are the highlights. Early in the first quarter with the Cyclones driving, Joel Lanning takes it in for the score to get the party started. But then Joshua Thomas will find the end zone to put the Cyclones up for what would seem for good, but Chris Carson would have none of it as he muscles his way into the end zone for the 1-yard plunge to get the comeback started for the Cowboys. Then in the fourth quarter, J.W. Walsh will find a seam, cut back, and go into the end zone. Later in the fourth quarter, Walsh will find Jeff Carr for the go-ahead score to put the Cowboys up for good, but it would be all sealed by Jordan Stern as he picks off the landing pass to put the nail in the coffin to give the Cowboys the win. This week in the college football rankings, there shouldn't be too much movement. The top 4 teams won, and I think the committee will see that they were able to keep their same spots. No movement there. Everybody looked good. The number 5 team, Iowa, won. Not in an impressive fashion, but they still did win. So that's a big thing there. And then you also have Oklahoma State, I think, will jump up into that number 6 spot because of the fact that they won. Not impressively at Iowa State, but still won, and they will move up. I think that is because Stanford and Baylor both lost, dropping them from 6 and 7. So who knows what the committee's thinking? I don't think America does. Do you know what the committee's thinking?
I only know the committee knows.
The committee knows what they're thinking, but that's it. So that's what we see happening. Before we sign off, I want to give a big shout out to my brother and my alma mater, BBCHS, on making it to the state semifinals for the first time in school history. Great accomplishment for a great group of young men, and they will do great. They play Libertyville Saturday, and they will take care of business. So, signing off, I'm Ben.
I'm Sam.
And we're Brother Sports Talk.